Hey guys, this Crypto Marie. She does it all, a little bit of everything slash gossip and reactions Marie's take. I am going to give you some information about all the countries that receive slave in the transatlantic slave trade. We have Portugal, 3,894,056, UK, 3,088,776, France, 1,309,424, Netherlands, 596,862, Spain 568,654, US 377,613, and Denmark 103,988. Again, at the end of the day, if you don't revisit the past, how can you move forward with your present or the future? You need to educate yourself. You have to understand the pain was in the past, but for us to get a better future, we need to revisit the past. All those countries, Portugal, UK, France, they had millions of slaves, but nobody blamed them for the crime. They only want to blame America, and I don't think it's right. We need to revisit the history and let people know what happened and why this happened to us. I also have another part where it says the 10 African countries. You're not going to believe this. If you don't do research, you're not going to know what happened to our ancestors. Not only we have 10 of African countries that were willing to sell us to the other countries. So we cannot always blame the problem to the country who bought us. How about our own leaders selling us to profit out of us and our children, our men? You wonder why these days, what happened to us, how we're not being respected in different countries, how they treat us like crap. If our own origin country willing to sell us to the other kind, how can you expect respect from somebody else? It says 10 African nations involved in the slave trade. The slave trade was the horrific trafficking of Africans as slaves to the Americas, Europe, and Middle East between 1580 and 1890. Over 22 million Africans were sold into slavery. 7 million were sold east. 3,956,000 were sold across the Sahara, and 2,900,000 were sold across the Red Sea and the Indian Ocean. 15 million were trafficked across the Atlantic. 70% of all Africans sold into slavery in the Americas were transported by Portugal and Britain. Sadly, a few African nations took part in this Atlantic slave trade. Here are a few of them. It is sad to know our own leaders were selling us to those people. Number one is Dahomey, Dahomey. The kingdom of Dahomey was a West African kingdom located in the present by Benin. Okay, I can't go through the whole thing, but I'm going to give you the 10 Africans that participated in the trade. Number two, Morocco. Can you believe that? And number three, we have Ottoman, Algeria. Number four, Egypt. Number five, Kenan, Bonoon. Number six, Kingdom of Alada. 7, Aro Confederacy. ARO Confederacy. Number 8, Ashanti Empire. Number 9, Shanghai Empire. Number 10, Mali Empire. All those countries are now probably have a different name, but those are the most countries in Africa that were willing to sell us off to other countries. And what saddened me the most about the whole thing, we have France, we have Europe that had the most slave, and it happened to be they don't talk much about it. It seems like it's a subject everyone wants to bury. How can you bury something so unhuman? You know, France had million. Portugal, Brazil. It's an estimated number of slaves who arrived from Africa in various regions of Brazil in each century from 1561 to 1856. You wonder why Brazil have so many blacks? Hello? They were part of the trade. They sent our people there too. Now, I know it could be a little uncomfortable to some people, but you need to know the truth. God damn it, the truth will set you free. How can you have a child growing in this era when black men are dying, when mixed kids are being killed by police officers because of our skin tone, and not telling them what the hell happened to our ancestors? You know, you cannot leave that. We have Portugal with 3 million plus, UK with 3 million plus, France 1 million plus, Netherlands 596,000, Spain 568,000 plus, US 377 plus, Denmark 103,000 plus. And our leaders were selling us to them to cultivate cotton, sugar, you name it. Come on, man. We cannot try to forget the past without... If you don't try to revisit the past, you cannot tell me you're fully okay with what's going on now and what's to come in the future. That's a lie. You're lying to yourself. Again, subscribe. I will have more information coming for you. Those are the countries that participated in the enslaved transatlantic. And the more you know, the better you will sleep at nighttime, knowing our own leaders was willing to sell us. That's why we have no respect from other people, from other kind, because once they counted us as 1/5 of a human being. So give me a break. Subscribe.